soothes your skin and easily rinses away, leaving you smelling fresh all day.
I don't like guts or gore, which has made me very opposed to dissecting animals, specifically in science class. I had a junior high school science class where we just had to learn science stuff, which is generally how junior high school science classes go. One of these classes, we had to dissect a frog and learn what's inside. Very gross. I don't like that. So everybody was getting ready to do frog science. Lots of groups, lots of dead frogs, and me, who really did not want to cut open a frog, let alone any animal. And because I didn't really want to cut anything open, when I was going to join my group, I was doing it very slowly and lazily. I did some stretches to buy me a bunch of time before the inevitable of frog gutting. But then my teacher looks over at me and notices me standing like this. Andy, you don't have to dissect a frog today. I look up, confused. There was some pause. Do you need to go to the nurse's office? She thinks I'm feeling sick and that I'm prepping myself physically to go open a frog and cut its flesh. I noticed an opportunity. Oh, I don't know. I just need to breathe a little, I think. Feel free to sit down. I'm not going to force you to dissect a frog if you're going to be sick. Oh, yeah. Thanks. So, I do. My group was a little salty that they had to do all the work and I got to skip out, but I didn't care because I didn't have to cut open a frog. So I was thinking about that story lately and I realized something. That affected me 0% in life. I am no different as a person because I didn't cut open a frog. You want to know what's inside a frog? Guts. I don't need to cut open a frog to know what's inside. Do not misunderstand me. Education is very important, but does anybody else feel like the pursuit of good letter sometimes misses the point of going to school? Like looking back at school, I think there's a ton of things that could be changed. First of all, bring back recess. We need more breaks. Why do we have to work all the time? I want to sleep. And for teachers too. We're all working too much. We have so much technology now that could help the teaching process. And with the saved time, we could just chill, let the information digest a little, you know? And like, just get rid of the frog dissecting stuff and like some other things, except for that one time where my science teacher came in with a bunch of potassium and put it inside a bucket of water and didn't tell us what was about to happen. Keep that class. But the other classes, like the frog dissecting, I don't want that. This is biased, but I think that recess would be a better option where we could do, I don't know, something fun. There was also this money class in junior high school where we had to start a business, but I must ask first, do you know how to protect yourself from this? Yeah! Clearly not. But do you know how to protect yourself online? Let me tell you about NordVPN. NordVPN is a virtual private network service that helps you protect yourself online. That was because you didn't use NordVPN. That's on you. NordVPN can help you stop that intrusive tracking. This boomerang represents NordVPN. You have to give it a second. NordVPN also helps you block malware so you can protect your computer. NordVPN saved my marriage. You can use NordVPN on multiple devices to help protect your loved ones as well. Use promo code Ice Cream Sandwich to get NordVPN's 2-year plan plus 4 extra months free. It's risk-free with Nord's 30-day money-back guarantee. Thank you, NordVPN, for sponsoring this video. I had a class once where the class was split into 3 separate groups and tasked with making something to sell. And it was actually super fun. One group decided on making t-shirts, another group decided on making special pens with a bunch of frillies on it, and our group decided to make magnets. We had some people to promote and sell, some people manufacture the magnets, and I designed and doodled the magnets. They're really old now, but this is what they look like. We were tasked with calculating costs, and we had to aim to make a profit on our product. The t-shirt team did the worst. The pens did second best, and we did the best. We made somewhere north of like $100. But for some reason, there was a teacher from a different shop class that thought she could just take our money. You guys used school equipment for making this product, so you have to pay me for the materials, which was really unfair because we invested in the magnet paper, the printing, and everything, except for using a slice cutter machine in school. That was the only thing we used. But she ended up taking like 50 of our dollars. If we were told we needed to pay fees before the class started, that would have been like whatever. But she made up that rule out of thin air. I don't think she even took money from anybody else either. I'm pretty sure we got robbed by a teacher. Either way, other than that part, it was a super fun class that had real world application and I found to be very useful. Most of the class was figure it out yourself kind of style, so I think it could be a little bit better, like teach us how to make a budget or here's how you don't get robbed. But at the end of the day, still thumbs up class, and I think that we should look into doing that more for other people. What is one thing that we deal with daily but are not educated about in the slightest? One time I was watching a video about a story, and this guy was talking about a lady that was fighting at the store. He was in line to get some groceries, just a normal thing, and she budged him out of thin air, like an adult did that. He said, "Hey, please don't budge me," and she says, "Oh, I've always been here," as if he doesn't have eyes. And then when confronted by multiple people, she yelled at them and said that she was the victim of being bullied. And it made me so mad. Like, how could you even think that you're going to trick people, and if you're going to play the victim, everybody saw you? I thought about it for like an hour out of my day. Later, I was watching more videos, and I saw a bunch that were like catching ghost footage on camera, and it was obviously fake. Who believes this kind of stuff? It's a good thing I'm not gullible and have critical thinking skills. Hey everybody, remember that story the other day about budging? I lied. I wanted to see how many people believed me if I lied on the internet, and wow, it was a lot of you. First of all, don't lie on the internet. It is bad and I'm easily fooled. I think maybe if there was a class on media literacy, especially since the thing we're doing the most is consuming media, I think that'd be a pretty good class. Maybe I'm saying that because I'm just really embarrassed that I got tricked. Or, here's an idea. What if instead of any class, there were no classes? And like, students could just pick something to study, and then all the teachers would be mentors for the students and give them direction and resources to learn what they need to learn to achieve what they want. Like inventing a machine or learning about bacteria. We probably have weekly articles where some student invents something that changes the world. 17-year-old invents easy and cheap test for common disease. 15-year-old makes popular mobile game with the power of thought. 16-year-old makes ominous fear that knows your thoughts and can tell you the future. Are these good ideas? I have no idea. Did I share them on the internet? Yeah. What are you gonna do about it? Thanks for watching. If you have an idea for a class that should be in school,
New Ritz Zesty Herb Fresh Stacks go anywhere. Take Zesty to go.
Hello, everybody.
Time for SpongeBob.
Spawn.
Fish out of water.
Dollar Bob 2.
I didn't realize how late this movie came out. This came out in 2015.
I know, it came out at like 9 p.m. and that's like past my bedtime.
In 2015, maybe.
And that's why you've never seen
It's
it.
true. I've never seen this.
I haven't either, actually.
None of us have seen it.
This is one of the rare times that all three of us have never seen a movie we're about to watch.
Ocean. Birthplace of water.
Birthplace of the fish.
Oh my god, this guy's still alive? Or is it a different guy?
Hey, this is like us when we take our rowboat to an island to dig for treasure and see if thieves. You should subscribe to the second channel. I've always wanted to do that.
Walk?
Cut down plants while I'm walking through like the woods.
Because every movie showed that for a while, so they were like, yeah, you gotta have a machete.
They're like, oh my god, trees, better kill them.
I love killing trees. I don't know about you.
You should start a paper company.
I'm gonna call it the Mumber Difflin. Whoa, that looked like Spy Kids.
I'm not expecting it to look great, but I'm expecting it to be funny.
It's this CGI thing, though. When they make something fall, they make it fall like 5 million times faster than it ever should. Like, big objects don't move that fast. God. Wait.
Autopilot.
All right, here we go.
SpongeBob loved his job as a fry cook more than anything.
Oh,
Yeah.
so like bright and smooth.
No.
When I grew up on like the drawn version that like just had so much personality behind it, this looks like color fill, like Photoshop SpongeBob to me. It hurts a little bit.
Why, you may ask, do they love this greasy little sandwich so much?
Wait, no.
Yeah, Bren.
Hey, Bubble Bass.
It's your boy.
Yeah, it's a double triple pussy deluxe on a raft before animal style, extra shingles, light, extra grease and shimmy and a squeeze, burn it, let it swim and make it cry, or make it cry and let it swim.
Plankton owned a restaurant right across the street from the Krusty Krab where no one ate because the food was really bad.
That looks freaking good.
That looks actually kind of gross.
That's like a heart.
Yeah, I've heard about this. That's another thing they've started doing is like the hyper realistic stuff, which I always thought was funny.
Yeah, because that's like clearly a 3D model that's supposed to look really gross, and I kind of like that.
Yeah, that looks disgusting. It's got like teeth.
I wish SpongeBob was almost like Bob's Burgers, where they could just like make slightly less kid jokes though, and just roll with the same vibe.
Things would be different.
I'm actually confused by what the scene did.
I think that's Plankton flying in to steal it.
With an AC 130.
He's across the street. Why does he need an AC 130?
SpongeBob.
Okay.
Okay, I do love when SpongeBob makes little skits like this.
Oh, yeah. And it's not just Family Guy. Like, they just commit to it for more than like a millisecond.
Yeah.
Hey, guys, remember when we covered the first SpongeBob movie?
SpongeBob.
Your order, sir. I'll have 2 Krabby Patties.
I love the drive-thru that's sometimes there in only like 2 episodes. It's so confusing.
Isn't there an episode that just revolves around them opening the drive-thru?
Yeah, there is. And then it like disappears forever afterwards. It's so dumb.
Well, it's gonna take a lot more than mayo to stop.
Wait, was that the dry version of that sound?
Yeah, it was.
Ooh, I loved it reversed because it was like, why did it explode when it made contact with mayo? It's an armored tank.
Here, take it.
It's gonna be like a device.
Yeah, literally. And then it's gonna steal the formula out of the vault. We have not seen this.
He's been out there crying for 20 minutes.
Me.
Been out there crying for 20 minutes.
Yeah, I too find the nearest pole and like bend my body over completely and cry on it. Wait.
How did he fit?
No, I'm more worried about who the other Plankton is.
It's a robot.
I hope so.
Come in, laptop.
Laptop. You do realize that nickname is demeaning. I have twice the processing power of a laptop.
Which laptop?
The M2 Ultra MacBook Max Air MacBook Pro.
Pro Max Pro Plus Deluxe Max.
IXL.
I've never seen him gloat this hard before.
Oh, the fact that he's just putting it right on his eyeball is so uncomfortable.
His entire pupil is just like still there. Still more subtle than the Apple Vision Pro.
We should buy like 20 of them and then burn them.
Where's me formula, Plankton?
It just disappeared.
Is that just scotch tape?
Yeah.
We already got themes of torture and SpongeBob. Don't let your kids watch SpongeBob.
Go buy the I Heart Waterboarding shirt right now.
Oh, I wish I had that on right now. I don't know where it is.
It's on mws.gg. You can buy as many as you need.
Who'll make it stop, Krabs?
I love this image so much.
That is a good image. That's a thumbnail background right there. That is incredible.
See, and then you can put Jude's face on Plankton.
To the chum bucket!
But he didn't do it.
Okay, but like the formula wouldn't be gone if Plankton didn't attempt to steal it, so it is still his fault. I don't know what SpongeBob's getting at.
Where is me formula?
I told you, Krabs, I don't have it.
Why are they not able to make Krabby Patties though?
Because they don't know the formula.
No, they don't. They're not allowed to remember the formula.
How many times have they made one? And it's locked in a safe anyway, so it's not like they're looking at it. So like, what? They could still make them.
Complete chaos here today as our town attempts to deal with a sudden and complete shortage of Krabby Patties.
God, I love the Michael Bay version of SpongeBob. This is sick. Where's the lens flare? We need like 80 of them.
Status of mob has been upgraded from irritated to angry.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Wait, what are you doing?
Dude, Plankton scream is so good.
Oh, what the heck is this?
He did.
Patrick!
Just stood up from that.
Ah, I hated that. That was so cursed.
Care Bear? Gary? Gary?
Wait, there's like water on the floor in places. What was in Gary's bowl that was spilled everywhere?
It's slime from Gary.
Ew.
Because he's a snail.
Oh, hey, Gary.
He took over the library.
Why are you running?
Because they're right on our tail.
This is unreasonably good for a SpongeBob movie.
Yeah, I know.
This is better than the first one already, though.
You're hiding that formula in there somewhere.
How is this supposed to work?
This is his subconscious.
Come and play with us. Hurry. Before we love.
Friggin' Shining reference in SpongeBob. That's sick.
Yeah, that was good.
It's almost as good as when The Amazing World of Gumball just did Tiananmen Square in the show for no reason.
Oh my god, yeah. I remember that.
Only that show could pull that off, though.
Yeah, honestly, yeah.
I don't know how they got away with it.
Yeah, I remember Tiananmen.
That's 1 minute of my life I'll never get back.
Not without a time machine.
Wait a minute. Hold that thought.
Shut up. No, not allowed. No.
I hate that this movie is comedically right up our alley.
There she is, my computer wife.
She is my computer wife.
It's like that one like replica AI app.
I hate that I get ads for that. It pisses me off so much.
Well, what do we have here?
This is like Assassin's Creed distractions where you like throw a pebble and the entire army is like, what is that? It's a rock!
Those guys really hate tires.
That's why they stack them up after they kill them.
Yeah, that's actually a body pile.
Yeah, I love body piles.
SpongeBob, come on!
This movie just gives SpongeBob no physical limits.
What is this?
What shape does that classify as? Stop being funny.
This movie is so self-aware. Why? Why is it self-aware?
Because it's SpongeBob.
No, but like more than usual. This is taking itself so much less seriously than anything I've ever seen.
I love it.
They've really Gen Z'd up SpongeBob.
Yeah, for real.
Also, these are the same writers as Monsters vs. Aliens, so I just want to point out that they have come a long way in every single way.
So big.
Where did that come from? Where? Kirby mouth over here. Whoa.
For real.
I love this face.
This is great.
Doesn't matter.
Look at the Iron Maiden behind her in the shape of a computer.
What is that gonna do?
It's gonna puncture her motherboard.
You look at the spikes, especially on the middle section there, they're on the same area, so it wouldn't shut properly.
It would just like scrape against each other and break.
There's a paddle.
Oh no.
Say cheese.
Cheese.
What if you ran out of quarters? You just get stuck in whatever time zone you're in? Oh,
this is some Inside Out that like went into that weird, creepy, flat dimension during part of the movie. Oh God.
yeah.
What are you doing?
I'm watching.
They're just gonna watch Andromeda like crash into the Milky Way. Oh my God, that's sick. This is some Doctor Who episode vibes. Like, this is wild. You need to watch Doctor Who, Brent. Like,
I've seen a couple episodes of like the original series.
how did they collide though? They're like nowhere near each other.
Also, to be fair, he just told them to watch. He didn't tell them to interfere.
Here we go now.
This is so trippy. I love it.
God, this freaking slaps. That's sick. That's so cool.
Oh, I didn't expect that.
That was great.
I want that. That's our new company vehicle.
Yes. That's so sick.
Is it a food truck? Oh my God. I would buy anything that man tried to sell me.
He looks like a rat right now.
What is it, Patrick?
Run!
What are you? What are you?
Squidosaurus Rex.
Spinosaurus Rex!
Bro!
I haven't seen this, I promise you. I had no idea.
And they were just like, okay.
God, they built that so fast. The dinosaur is just done being a dinosaur. It's like, oh.
I smell Krabby Patties. Come on, guys. I think it's just over this hill.
No, this just is a Lord of the Rings sequence. All of this, even with the eagles.
Feet hurt.
Patrick, you don't have feet.
It's not fair.
Stop doing our commentary for us. What are we supposed to do but just like sit here and enjoy the movie?
I know.
This is annoying.
Just talking about how good it is.
Dang it.
Farewell, Bubbles.
Now, to update my...
You know, in the original show, the dolphin sounds were like replacements for cuss words.
Yes, he was just really going at it just then.
Every time he does that, he's just like cursing violently.
Cotton candy.
Wouldn't that just melt in the ocean?
There's a lot of questions as to what their food is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had that exact wagon when I was little.
Everyone had that exact wagon, bro.
I mean, yeah, but still, it's exciting.
I had like a way crappier version of it.
I had one without the wood.
Is that you?
You can call me the rodent. Hi-ya!
This immediately started feeling like Monsters vs. Aliens the second this all happened. Why?
The least efficient way to make yourself fly.
Just blow bubbles.
I guess they couldn't make him blow them out of his butt, though, so it makes sense. Squidward would turn upside down, and then his legs would turn into propellers, and he'd just spin.
Yes.
That would be epic.
The squid copter, the squapter.
They could have done the superheroes that actually had powers from the episode of SpongeBob where they were superheroes with powers.
Dude, that would have been like actually really cool.
Yeah.
Do you retract your opinion of this being better than the original movie, Bren?
No, I do not. I think the humor in it is a lot better than the first one.
It takes itself less seriously, I think.
I don't know. I still like the first movie a lot.
Yeah, they're different. They're very different, which I appreciate that it's not just like the same thing. What is that, the gravity gun?
The butter gun.
The butter gun.
Oh, God, butter. Butter.
Uh-oh.
Wow, that was his canon event for real.
You're beautiful.
Yeah, I was waiting for a good joke for the last like 20 minutes, and we finally got a new one.
Yeah, for real.
What?
It's blank turn.
Oh my God.
Gotta have your Hulk character, I guess.
Wait a minute. What? No!
Who wants 3,000 Krabby Patties?
Oh my God.
Somebody count. How many Krabby Patties do you think are in that pile? Take a guess.
Based off the surface area of the shape they were in.
Who lives in a pineapple under the sea?
Under the pineapple, 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 under the pineapple.
You're making the movie too long. Why don't you take us back in time?
I'm so confused.
Finish our song.
Oh my God.
The completely unnecessary rap battle. Awesome.
End credit scene. SpongeBob like time travels more. I don't know. He's gonna meet Nick Fury. You're part of a bigger ocean than you could possibly understand.
That was a lot better than I thought it was going to be. I actually enjoyed that. I would watch it again.
Obvious plug here. If you like this video, go watch our other SpongeBob video and let us know what else movies. What other movies?
Let us know what else other movies we are to watch.
Let us know what other movies you want us to watch. Have a day. Hello, everybody.
Welcome to SpongeBob.
I'm SpongeBob.
We're watching this and hoping it doesn't get copyright claimed.
If it does, make sure you buy a K-pop t-shirt or any other item from mws.gg.
I'm pretty sure we're still selling the certified stupid hat, so get that too.
This movie is so insanely culturally relevant that I feel like every single line of it has been turned into a meme at some point.
Paramount Pictures presents
A Nickelodeon movies.
A new version of Stream Deck is available. Holy crap, Lois. I better download this right now.
During this recording.
Remind me later.
Also, since this will probably be called We Watched SpongeBob for the Lore or something like that, the entire origin of SpongeBob is when the United States accidentally irradiated a large part of the Pacific Ocean.
Is SpongeBob radioactive?
Like the actual location of Bikini Bottom is where we like blew up nukes and then had to pay families for it.
I never thought I'd see it. Tickets to the SpongeBob movie!
Okay, so there's about like 7 tickets there.
You're correct.
I'm no mashed potato. I don't think they have enough tickets.
Who lives in a pineapple under the sea?
I always remember SpongeBob just had like a vibe about it.
I think this movie matches the vibe of the show very well, which you can't say about a lot of like TV show to movie adaptations.
Yeah, I was actually really hyped when I saw this that it wasn't like complete garbage.
Our story begins in Bikini Bottom's popular undersea eatery.
Did you know that in the SpongeBob movie, all the animated sections are animated on 2s, while the live action segments are in full 24 FPS?
Did you know this video's not in 2s? 40% frame rate, yummy.
My old computer be like,
we've got a situation in there. I'd rather not discuss till my manager gets here.
Why isn't this 60 FPS 8K? It doesn't look as good as my video games. Dude, how am I supposed to play Fortnite SpongeBob like this?
Fortnite SpongeBob, Fortnite SpongeBob, Fortnite SpongeBob. Those are 2 STEM words.
Every 8-year-old in our audience just like died.
Fortnite! You said Fortnite! You guys play Fortnite? Fortnite!
SpongeBob! When the customer took a bite, no cheese!
Literally, yesterday, the people at Chipotle were so mad that they were out of cheese, it was actually kind of funny. This one person who was leaving at the same time as me was leaving with her friend, and she was like, I can't believe they don't have cheese! I'm paying for nothing because they don't have cheese in there!
Oh my god.
Today's the grand opening ceremony ceremony for the Krusty Krab too, where Mr. Krabs will announce the new manager.
The Krusty Krab is so good. Why isn't there a Krusty Krab 2?
Just you wait, though. There's going to be a Krusty Krab 3. 2 crust, 2 crab.
Crab X.
Cr9.
Yeah, that is perfect. Crabs and Shaw.
Crabs and Shaw. Probably the best one we've ever made.
I don't know who Shaw is. Maybe it's just Shaw from Fast and the Furious and Mr. Krabs.
Box.
It's like a pizza box.
Yes, because his pants are square. Woo! Bran, oh my god.
Hey, fuck!
There's a belt holding it together that apparently does nothing. It's awesome.
This is not real. It's just printed.
The entire illusion of my childhood was ruined with one scene.
Oh, I better get going. I'm ready.
SpongeBob running at approximately 45 miles an hour. At 32 miles an hour, your infant can outrun an Olympic sprinter.
It's diabolical.
Oh, that nose that appeared out of nowhere. That was hot. Guys, this is a good freaking movie. I'm going to just say it.
It's stupid that they're building 2 Krusty Krabs that chew each other.
They could have just put 2 drive-thrus in and called it a day.
Yeah, and then they could have like made a parking lot, like a Walmart-sized parking lot around the 2 Krusty Krabs so everybody could park there.
They should have put like 50 gas pumps there.
Yeah, and then they should put like a giant highway next to it.
And then there's a giant crab as the mascot. Krusties is what it's going to be called. And they're going to have really freaking nice bathrooms.
We're not alluding to anything.
Why would we ever do that?
Whew, I think I stepped in something.
Dude, Plankton's voice actor goes all out in every scene all the time. He's amazing.
This scene isn't realistic because Plankton would have actually just died there.
There's a sponge with eyes and a mouth talking, wearing pants.
They're square pants.
You couldn't even be a round sponge like a good sponge. Can't wait for Broderick Brillo pad pants. It's like scrapes everything he comes in contact with. He's nasty.
That's just the episode where he gets that abrasive side.
Well, good luck with that. I'm ready. Promotion. I'm ready.
I want to be mad at something because that's the norm for these videos, but I'm not. I'm just happy. I'm chilling. This is fun.
We've had a streak of you hating everything. We're finally taking a break.
There gotta be something that I'm like, ugh, but no.
SpongeBob, you're a great fry cook, but there's a word for what you are, and that word is,
sauce.
You're just a kid.
Did we ever know how old SpongeBob is? Like, actually?
He's like 36 canonically.
No, that isn't the official, like, Sponge Wiki or whatever. Give me, yeah.
Sponge Wiki.
Born 1986. So SpongeBob is 37.
I was very close, though.
I'm ready. Depression.
Yeah! Nut bar. That's where I'd be.
It's the nut bar.
Yeah, you get nuts at the nut bar.
That's why they call it a nut bar.
Hey, it's the new Krusty Krab 2 manager.
So if he cries, does it absorb into him and then he gets like bigger?
It literally just did.
He'll start molding.
There's an episode, I can't remember, when he like fills up his whole, like a whole building with tears. It was insane.
I'm late for work. Mr. Krabs is gonna be...
Yeah!
Yes!
It was the bloop.
I haven't actually heard that sound in context in years.
Hi, Mr. Krabs. This is Clay, the guy you sold Neptune's crown to. Neptune's crown.
It's the most pointless voicemail of all time.
Hey, thanks for the crown, Neptune's crown, the crown that I sold, Neptune's crown. I really appreciate that you sold me the crown that was Neptune's crown.
This man has got something to say to you.
That inhale was legendary, though.
It had so much power behind it.
Not that noticeable.
My eyes!
God, I hate bald people. Bald people suck.
That's the same fish that does the my leg thing, by the way.
He's the guy that just randomly says all of the best lines.
Yeah.
Also, I hate bald people.
We should kill bald people.
What'll it be, fellas? Mustard or ketchup?
Oh, here we go. I'm in Mexico, guys.
Oh my god.
Sorry, I'm in Mexico. 1 second.
It's the county border, not the country border, dude.
It's the same thing.
You think those fish can spell?
I mean, when they were talking, everything was spelled correctly right here. So, like, you know.
They didn't write that.
When you're saying words, you're spelling them as you're speaking.
No, that's not how that works.
Perch Perkins here with an incredible news flash.
Here, now, here. Krabby Patties, yummy. Krabby Patties, burger, 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 burger now.
I like the one that says eat.
If they make it back, Neptune might discover some fingerprints. Tiny fingerprints.
Glad you're a heart monitor. Like, I don't understand what Karen is.
A computer.
Really?
I'm glad I could clear that up for you.
Why is that road so bendy? It doesn't need to be that bendy. It can be straight.
Kentucky be like
hills.
They're like, hey, you see this straight line? Road.
I still have that picture of Patrick.
It's a great image.
Just that.
SpongeBob is a reaction image factory.
It really is.
Oh, it's Spider Bob. Spider Bob.
Oh my god.
He's about to go web up somebody.
I can't wait for this scene in the new Spider-Verse movie that comes out in like a month.
Excuse me, miss. Where is everybody getting that horrid headwear?
Well, I got it at the Chum Bucket. Plankton's giving them away free with every Krabby Patty.
Glad they like found somebody at Nickelodeon to deliver that line. Can you sound like a female? Plankton's giving them away at the Chum Bucket.
So, you're selling Krabby Patties, eh, Plankton?
Since when do you care?
No, he cares about work, and this is work related.
He can't get paid if there is no job for him to get paid at.
You should just work at the Chum Bucket and just call it a day.
You may have hoodwinked everyone else.
No!
Hoodwink!
No!
Hoodwink.
Hoodwink.
That's a movie.
No, it's not.
I mean, technically it is.
Hello and welcome back to Film Theory. Today we're going to be defining what a movie is.
Hello, Internet! Welcome to Film Theory! Like, gradually get more distorted as you go for no reason. He sounds like a zombie.
What kind of old lady are you?
What kind of knight are you? I remember the Shrek toy I had that asked that every time you pressed it, except it was more like, what kind of knight are you? And it was the McDonald's toy.
I'll let you pet Mr. Whiskers.
You say it's not on the wheel there?
Patrick's holding the wheel. Now it's under his shoulder, you know, so he can like...
They weren't on the wheel right here. His body is turned all the way around.
That's what you think. His spine can just... He's a starfish.
Jump for it, Patrick!
Why? You're in a car.
That's why.
Me when I see a wild Go-Gurt packet that has the Olsen twins on it.
What?
Yeah, dude. Do you remember those commercials with Zach and Cody?
What? For one, a wild Go-Gurt packet was stupid enough. You had to specify the brand collaboration.
I can't disassociate Zach and Cody from freaking Go-Gurt.
I don't know. I remember SpongeBob being on Go-Gurt a bunch. This image of Patrick, it's funny, but I remember this stupid frame of this movie.
Oh, it's great.
Couldn't go like a millisecond without seeing it for like a solid year. It was like Nickelodeon psyop with SpongeBob memes.
I feel like this show is like the happy medium between like a Simpsons and a Looney Tunes. Like stuff just explodes for no reason, but also it's just got like good actual jokes in it.
I like this show and this movie.
Hey, SpongeBob, look! Here's the way down.
I love this. I love this part.
I hate ladders so much, bro. I hate ladders.
Do you not like ladders, actually?
I don't mind heights. I hate the idea of getting stuck trying to go down or like slipping while going down. It's just like the idea of like contorting myself to get down a ladder without like, you know, and you can't see as well as if you're going up. That just like freaks me out a little bit.
Hey, look, it's making noise.
That's literally us.
Be when I press the soundboard in Discord.
We'll never survive in that trench.
You are so invincible. You will be fine.
You've literally like exploded and dried up on a beach multiple times and been scrubbed into toilets. A lot has happened to you and you're just like, oh man, we can't walk through a hole. It's making noise.
That's not going to be good for your complexion.
Water.
Tears. They have salt in them.
They are in the ocean. Do you know what that is made of?
The ocean isn't good for your complexion either.
Salt water.
That's why I guess I'll just have to turn you into men.
You can do that? We're invincible!
I mean, they pretty much are invincible.
I mean, yeah.
Somebody do the math and find out how deep this freaking hole is.
That's the Mariana Trench.
I wish that would have just sent them flying back up into the stratosphere.
Okay.
Yeah. They get stuck in this loop for like ever.
Well, Patrick, we should be there in one more verse. Now that we're back.
Finally.
SpongeBob and Patrick on the 0.5 right now.
Wide angle.
Wide angle.
Can I help you with something, sir?
Name's Dennis.
Not an intimidating name.
Hey, I'm Dan.
This'll only hurt a lot.
Medieval torture devices be like
we're gonna spin you in a circle and then stab you 805 times.
And then there's just a real person.
This movie is trippy from like this point forward. It just takes such a weird turn.
It's so strange.
They needed to pad the runtime and they were like, what if? What if?
Real.
Yeah, I guess.
I don't know where we are. What is this?
Yeah, I will say one thing about this movie is when they're in the real world, it's a little rough.
Didn't they make a whole sequel that's based on this idea?
Yeah, sponge out of water.
Because Robert Ratchet did this in like the 70s or 80s or whatever, and it looked fine. So,
but also I feel like I'm watching Space Jam.
$7.
Guys, there's a goofy goober inside of all of us.
There's a booger inside of all of us. I mean, yeah, it's like what your lungs and nose do together.
That's hot. I like boogers. Paw, if you die.
This is definitely gonna be me when I die.
I can't wait to die so I can do that.
That's the end of SpongeBob.
I can't believe it's the end of SpongeBob, guys.
That was a good show. Darn it.
Hey, we're alive! How will we ever get back to Bikini Bottom now?
Walk.
I can take you there.
No.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
He was like 80 feet away, but he was talking like he was right there.
I can take you there.
That's not right. It should say the day that crabs fried.
Okay, Grinch, calm down.
We should have watched this movie in March.
Guys, we're filming this in March right now.
Guys, you can only post this image on this day.
There's 104 days.
Unidentified object off the hindquarters.
He's not even kicking.
Nah, dude, he just moves. What do you think is flapping?
He is swallowing ocean water and peeing it out so fast that it's propelling him forward. It goes straight through him and straight out.
I hate that.
He's got that straight pipe digestive tract.
There's nothing in him. It just goes straight through.
Like Jude when he eats bread.
Daddy,
Those are glass windows.
Pull the door open.
Air pressure is keeping them.
Yeah, to be fair, it is very hard to break a window underwater.
Have you ever done it, Bren? Would you know?
No.
Is there not a back door, given that this is a restaurant?
No.
Us recording an intro to our videos.
Well done, SpongeBob.
Yeah! SpongeBob.
I'm SpongeBob.
I'm SpongeBob. Wow, it's so hard.
I love that so much. It just instantly.
Yeah, they just busted through the building. They didn't care. Whatever.
Take it easy. What the scallop?
I'm a goofy goober.
I'm SpongeBob.
What the scallop?
What the scallop?
I'm gonna say it again, and then I say that.
Patrick.
I'm Patrick.
I'm Patrick.
I'm Patrick.
I'm Patrick.
I'm Patrick. No, this is Patrick.
Wait. So is Patrick? Are his feet at the top of the boots right now? Is that just what's happening?
Yes. They're stilts. They're like attached somehow.
I love that. That's stupid.
Hooray for SpongeBob!
Hooray for SpongeBob.
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 Take me by the hair. That was just good.
Good out of 10.
It's almost like we can watch good movies sometimes.
If you like this video, go watch any of our other videos.
There's a whole playlist of like all the good movies we've watched if you want to see our opinions on those.
Now I have to go get my food that is sitting outside of my front door.
Well, you should tell it to stand up. Have a day.
For the ones who get it done, the most important part is the one you need now. And the best partner is the one who can deliver. That's why millions of maintenance and repair pros trust Grainger.
Oh my gosh, girl, you're glowing. What's your skincare routine? Ever heard someone say that to someone else and wonder if you're the only